everything should be set up, he should be here very soon. After all, it is part of his dreams. Ah, there he is. I'll give him a moment to wake up. The poor boy is going through a lot. Would be able to tell him a little more, but I don't want to ruin the surprise for him. Guess he's observing his surroundings. I'll give him time. Glad to see you finally arrived, Chilled. Alright, Hades. We don't want to overload your head now. But then again, you won't be able to get a headache around this place.
Oh, we are.
You're in an astral projection. In a way, you are seeing the ancestral plane, but it's been, in a way, it reflects on what's going about in your mind, plus the little twist I added in. My name is Azara. I'm also Yena's grandmother.
Wait. Why does that sound kind of familiar to me?
I'm guessing maybe my granddaughter did tell you about our world, as well as, well, when I used to reside in her body and posed as, what she called her possessed form.
Possessed form. Yeah, that's what I'm remembering.
Well, it looks like you haven't forgotten about me after all.
I mean... I haven't, no. Just it's bizarre that I thought you were... I haven't seen you in so long. I thought you were gone.
Oh no, she and I had separated during her time when she was appointed as princess and when Raziel was 6 feet under for a while. But...
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but, however, I am here. I've just been actually over at the ancestral planes of my homeworld. But I haven't been gone, is what people like to say. I'm currently I reside as the Fox Kingdom's ancestor.
Oh. See.
But at any rate, though, I did project into your mind for a reason. I noticed that there is some problems that you're currently going through. Mainly familial problems, family problems.
Unfortunately.
Yes, so, but then I do notice, though, that you had been, not feeling like yourself. That you've been having blackouts.
Yeah. Random times at moments where I don't know, I just get very heated and out of nowhere I just lose control of myself. I don't remember anything past it.
Well, all I could say is that's one of the reasons of what would happen when you don't recover from any initial shock that you may have ended up dealing with. And from what it looks like, that shock had came from the so-called brother of yours.
Yeah. came out of nowhere and tried to take me out instantly.
Well, from what it seems like, his vendetta is, no offense, is quite childish. Apparently he seems...
I'm taken. It's true.
Apparently he needs to learn a little bit more about how to be an actual royal and be able to respect family. Though, however, it seems like he instead went down the route of making an unholy alliance with the intention on taking out his kingdom's current king. From what it seems like...
Yeah.
From what it seems like, he has quite the inferiority complex. It's honestly quite stupid in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
In a way, I know the feeling all too well, having to deal with somebody with that kind of complex, believing they need more power in order to be perfected.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, in my world, we had to deal with quite a few of them, though they have all been taken out. Right now, we're just making sure that at least balance is at least stabilized now that we both have our angels of death and life.
Just, I don't know, I don't understand. I was never even told I had family outside of my parents. I didn't know I had siblings.
Well, I can be able to understand, especially since, well, you were separated when you were very small. Though, the reason why they never told you anything, I cannot answer that. I don't know if there is a reason behind it, if it is for protection purposes, or if something had happened to where it did cause your siblings to separate. Though still, although that your parents do have partial to blame for not being able to tell you about this, there still should at least be reasons why.
Whatever those reasons are, I want to know. I want to know why they couldn't tell me.
I do not understand. That I do not understand either. I mean, I'm a mother myself. Mother of two healthy and beautiful daughters. They both know of their existence. I never pit them against each other. It shouldn't be that hard for a parent.
Yeah, and I know Xander was born a year after. But besides that, what else do we have against us?
I do not know why either. But, however, it seems though that right now he's currently at a point of, I hate to say this, at a point where there's no redemption for him. The only way to try and stop him is to put him in his place. And after all, since you are king of your own kingdom, do you not have any laws when it comes to exile, or imprisonment, or death sentences? Especially those amongst royal blood.
I do, I never was shown them or taught about them because if you don't know, my mother was killed the day of my coronation. So I didn't get to learn anything about being a king.
Well, looks like somebody needs to go back home and do a little research.
Maybe.
But
Ever since that day, I wasn't able to see myself as...
I understand. It must have been a very horrific day for you. I'm sorry that I couldn't send my granddaughter out to go and congratulate you. If that were the case, I'm sure she'd be more than happy to be able to defend you and your family.
Yeah, just ever since that day, I just haven't been the same. I say that I let it go, but something's holding on to me. Something's like preventing me.
Well, child, that is something that you have to search deep within yourself. Find out what is holding you back. And whatever is holding you back is also trying to grasp at the bonds that you made with your friends. They're trying to prevent you from being able to trust them again. I recommend looking deep within yourself. Find out what you can or cannot change about yourself, and how to be able to reveal your true self, like you are doing right now. When it comes to the astral projections that I create, as well as the ancestral planes, your true self will always be shown. Nothing, not even a form, can be able to hide it. But I will state this though, Chill, there is one thing I do know though about one of those bonds that you have. Let's just say that pretty much we have heard about bonds of blood and pretty much bonds of friendship. But
Yeah.
there is one of those bonds, is one of the very rare types. A bond of spirit. From what I can tell, one of your comrades happens to know you in a past life, before the current life you know today. Before you were born into the royal family you were in, before you were separated. Think of it as you were reincarnated. And it seems though that one of the bonds has been reignited and has formed a spiritual bond with that ally of yours.
Yeah. Someone I know is someone I knew from past life, huh?
Though I cannot tell you which one, I will have to leave that to you. But you'll be able to figure it out. Over time, you may end up having dreams, or maybe a vision when you're awake. That may seem like you're in a place that you are unfamiliar with, or in a place that you think that maybe you may have known about. And all you have to do is, I recommend maybe like writing a journal. If you like drawing, you can always draw a picture. Just so that way you could be able to see what the connection is. And that will help you point you in the right direction on who that person is that you have that spiritual bond with.
Right.
And one other thing too. Once you discover it, make sure you treat it with care. Because if it doesn't go well, the past may end up repeating itself, but at a different location. And it wasn't all that well when I first saw it.
Past life was that fucked up, huh?
Well, it was nice up until the destruction of that world. That's why I say treat that bond. That's why I said treat that bond with kindness and care.
Yeah.
I will even state this too. Not even blood can override the spirit. As long as you hold on to that bond, not even your pain-in-the-butt little brother that tries to kill you, or the unknown sister can destroy it. Hopefully you're able to understand what I've been telling you.
Yeah, I think I can kinda get what you're saying.
Which is why I'm hoping that at least once you find that bond out, it'll also help you hold on to the other bonds as well. Forgive me. I got that from my granddaughter.
I'm not surprised.
But again, I recommend you also get your spirit up as well. When you are prepared to face your brother again, make sure that your mental state is at ease. Feel free to do something to try to find what could be holding you back and what has been holding back your bonds. And then look deep within your spirit to find a way to not only prove your brother that you are better, but also that you are there for your friends.
Right.
Though I will say this, I could definitely see why my granddaughter sees you as her little brother.
Yeah.
And I will state this, I wouldn't be surprised if the way that you two have similar pasts, if it's more than just a coincidence. But it looks like I hear that someone's trying to wake you up. Best I send you back off now.
Yes, thanks for the wise words of wisdom, or whatever.
Oh, don't worry. Over time, you'll be able to understand. But definitely remember what I told you.
I will. Thanks.
Return.